Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS Evening Newscast for Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. The Jasper Police Department is requesting the public's help in identifying subjects in reference to multiple thefts from businesses in the DuBois County area. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255 or the anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. Pictures of the four subjects and a suspected vehicle can be found on our website, WJTS.tv. The Southeast DuBois School Corporation regular meeting was held last night at 6:30 p.m. at the Southeast DuBois Corporation office. The meeting lasted about 30 minutes and many items were on the agenda, such as approval of claims and purchase requests, professional leaves and field trips. Facility use requests are also included. A report from both of the student advisory members of the board, as well as the presentation from the First Park Guidance team, also took place. The presentation included summaries of multiple events, such as the career cruise that helps middle schoolers get to know about industries in the county. This year, the event will include over 75 local DuBois County businesses. The school board meeting also included resignations and retirements, hirings, and donations. An executive session for the Southeast DuBois School Corporation took place after the regular meeting. And now an update on a recent story out of Perry County. In the early hours of Wednesday, March 1st, multiple suspects were arrested stemming from an ISP investigation into an alleged attempt to commit murder in December of 2022. ISP troopers began the investigation after the victim, who will remain anonymous, was lured to an undisclosed location by Elizabeth Potts, age 29 of Eastville, Kentucky. Once the victim arrived, Jacob Birch, age 30 of Huntingburg, and Dakota Hedinger, age 28 of Candleton, Indiana, battered the victim repeatedly with baseball bats. The victim suffered life-threatening injuries that required being flown by a medevac helicopter to Deaconess Trauma Center in Evansville. As instructed by the Perry County Circuit Court Judge, Senior Indiana State Trooper Patrick Stinson presented his findings to a special judge from the Spencer County Circuit Court, which resulted in arrest warrants being issued for Birch, Hedinger, and Potts. After the incident, Potts fled to Kentucky and was later arrested in January of this year. Potts was extradited back to Indiana soon thereafter and is currently incarcerated at the Perry County Jail. Early Wednesday morning, Indiana State Troopers and numerous other law enforcement officers from various agencies took Birch and Hedinger into custody without incident. Birch is being held at the Spencer County Jail on no bond. Hedinger is being held at the Perry County Jail on no bond. Potts is being held at the Perry County Jail with bond set at $960,000 or 10% cash. All three subjects were arrested on warrants for the following crimes: attempted murder, felony level 1, conspiring to commit murder, felony level 2, aggravated battery, felony level 3, conspiring to commit aggravated battery, felony level 3, aggravated battery with serious permanent disfigurement, felony level 3, conspiring to commit battery with serious permanent disfigurement, felony level 3, battery resulting in serious bodily injury, felony level 5. Conspiring to commit battery resulting in serious bodily injury, felony number 5, battery by means of a deadly weapon, felony level 5, conspiring to commit a battery by means of a deadly weapon, felony level 5. The Jasper Police Department received several calls about a domestic dispute in progress around 4 p.m. yesterday. A short time after the initial reports, another caller advised the male subject, later identified as 44-year-old Mark A. Alexander of Jasper, left the scene in a white SUV heading in the direction of 47th Street. An Indiana conservation officer attempted to conduct a traffic stop on the SUV for a traffic violation after it was located in the area of 47th Street and Portersville Road. The suspect led police on a brief chase that ended on 41st Street. The driver was detained and transported to the Jasper Police Department. An investigation found that Alexander battered and strangled a female in the initial altercation and that he prevented the victim from contacting 911. Mark Alexander had an active warrant for fraud out of Martin County and caused damage to the door of a holding cell while in custody. He was transported and booked into the Du Bois County Security Center on 3 Level 6 felonies of battery, strangulation, and resisting law enforcement with a vehicle, a Class A misdemeanor for criminal mischief, a Class A misdemeanor for interfering with reporting of a crime, and held on the out-of-county warrant. The Jasper Police Department was assisted by Ruxer's Wrecker Services and the Indiana Conservation Officer and Memorial EMS. The Du Bois County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to an address in Birdseye during the late night hours on Monday, February 27th. They were advised of a domestic dispute that occurred where the caller reportedly had a knife pulled on him. When officers arrived to the residence, they were met by a male subject in the driveway who was bleeding from the facial area. Deputies continued their investigation by proceeding to the door in attempt to question the suspect and were met by the smell of burnt marijuana upon opening the storm door. 29-year-old Tyler Letterman opened the door for the officers and was detained with ripped clothing and obvious marks on his body indicating possible involvement in a physical dispute. With permission from Letterman, officers cleared the residence and made contact with a female witness to the alleged altercation. The investigation determined that during a physical altercation inside the residence, Letterman kneed the victim in the face, causing multiple facial fractures. Letterman allowed police to view surveillance footage of the outside residence for further investigation, where it was revealed that Letterman chased the victim outside the home from its basement, put him in a headlock, and threw him to the ground by his shirt. Deputies executed a search warrant granted through the Du Bois County Circuit Court and located approximately 1.6 grams of white crystal-like substance, roughly 13.2 grams of a plant-like material, THC, vapes, edibles, multiple forms of drug paraphernalia, and a folding knife belonging to Letterman. Tyler Letterman was released from the Du Bois County Security Center after posting a $500 bond. He was charged with 2 Level 5 felonies for intimidation with a deadly weapon and battery resulting in serious bodily injury, 2 Level 6 felonies of possession of methamphetamine and maintaining a common nuisance, a Class B misdemeanor for possession of marijuana, and a Class C misdemeanor for possession of paraphernalia. Both the female witness and the victim involved in this incident will be cited in court at a later date. All parties involved are presumed innocent of these allegations until proven guilty in a court of law. The Spencer County Visitors Bureau plans to award up to $100,000 to help enhance Spencer County tourism in 2023. The Tourism Enhancement Grant application is now available. The Spencer County Tourism Enhancement Grant is designed to assist organizations, businesses, events, and tourism-related entities with special projects, events, activities, marketing, and other initiatives that will encourage visitation and tourism into Spencer County. The 2023 guidelines and application can be found at santaclausind.org/tourism partners. Grants will be awarded on the first-come basis of the Visitors Bureau Board of Directors will discuss submissions at monthly meetings. Contact the Spencer County Visitors Bureau at 812-937-4199 with any questions or to brainstorm ideas. The Spencer County Visitors Bureau encourages guests to stay overnight and provides a variety of resources about local attractions, shops, and restaurants. For more information about Spencer County as a destination, call 888-444-9252 or visit santaclausind.org and Indiana's abelincoln.org. Due to recent high winds in the area, the Huntingburg Street Department will conduct a citywide tree limb pickup on Monday, March 6, 2023. Tree limbs are not required to be bundled during this time, however, they must be collected and placed near the curb for the equipment to reach them. Tree limbs should also be placed parallel to the curb. Residents are asked to call the Huntingburg Street Department at 812-683-4122 and leave their address in order for tree limbs to be collected. For more information, please contact Rachel Steckler, the Director of Community Development, at 812-683-2211 or by email at rsteckler@huntingburg-in.gov. Jennifer McCormick will be the guest speaker for the Du Bois County Democrats' annual dinner to be held on Saturday, March 18th at the Tim Clark Cultural Center. Tickets for the dinner are $35, and that includes the dinner and drinks, and a cash bar will be available. For tickets, call the Democrat Party at 812-827-2508. That is 2508. Or email them at theduboisdemocrats@gmail.com. Or even check them out online with the link provided on our website, WJTS.tv. Dr. McCormick will speak about education and other issues that have impacted the Dubois County and the state. She has over 25 years of experience in education as a former teacher, principal, superintendent, and state superintendent of public instruction. After her 4-year term as Indiana's last elected state superintendent, Dr. McCormick went on to be named chairman of the board for Gilbrator Design and the CEO of Fierce Up Leadership, which provide her further opportunities to partner with schools. She has served on numerous boards throughout her professional tenure and currently is on the board of directors for the Indiana Coalition for Public Education. Dr. McCormick also continues to proudly provide a voice for students, educators, parents, and communities. Recently, she's announced her interest in a highly anticipated run for governor in 2024 and will soon make her announcement. And that's been a look at your news here at 18 WJTS. Again, be sure to check out these stories and more in detail by visiting our website, WJTS.tv. We'll be right back with a check of weather, and then Kurt Guxel will be in with sports.